You know, I truly feel this is one of the few times where a person's interest music, their theme, is the reason why they're truly over. Seth freaking Rollins is your world heavyweight champion, and for me, it has not been a great title reign. It has not been. Why? Because everyone he has faced since he won it versus AJ Styles and Night of Champions has been a more interesting story than him. From Finn Balor, the 7-year journey to finally win back the world title after losing it because he got injured by Seth Rollins. From Shinsuke Nakamura, who his vignettes and anime type promos were more intriguing than anything Seth has done since he's had the title. And in all honesty, I think the reason why Seth Rollins' title reign has not worked for me personally is because he's not supposed to be a face. He's not supposed to be a good guy. Everything about him screams heel. From the singing the theme music, from the gaudy outfits, from the annoying laugh, everything about Seth Rollins screams heel. That's why his character worked as a heel. From his Matt Riddle rivalry, from Roman Reigns rivalry at Royal Rumble 2022, still my favorite thing he's ever done. Coming out as a Shield, trolling Roman Reigns, playing mind games. That is what Seth Rollins' character is supposed to be. And everything about him screams heel, not a face. But then he comes out every week in the middle of the show because he can never main event, but he's supposed to be the world champion. He comes out every week and he gives basically the same promo. He does his laughs. He does his stupid laughs. And then he basically stops becoming the whatever his character is supposed to be and speaks normal, right? So, again, his character does not connect with me, and he's just boring as a world champion, especially as a face. He's never been good as a world champion, if you want to be honest. Going back to 2019 when he beat Brock Lesnar, didn't work. He was Becky Lynch's husband. He was a side piece. Nobody ever. Well, that doesn't make sense. How you be the husband and a side piece? But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, he was his woman was the man, not him. When he was the world champion, universal champion at the time, he was just boring. Nothing to him. Even going back to when he first won it in 2015, when he cashed in, it was a great moment. But he wasn't believable as world champion because he was basically fodder for the authority, and he didn't look, feel, talk like he didn't seem like a true world champion, the main guy. Because as Shawn Michaels and Triple H say all the time, it's not the title that makes the man, it's the man that makes the title. And though we all know Seth Rollins gives 100%, he's trying to his damnedest, like he did in 2019, to make the title feel important. The problem is the title is on the wrong guy. It just is. Everyone that Seth Rollins face, I want them to win. And the issue is they go right back into why people hated him 4 years ago when he faced The Fiend. What he did in that match with The Fiend in Hell in a Cell 2019 is one of the worst things I have ever seen as a wrestling fan. And I know at the end of the day, it's not on him, it's how he was produced. And at the end of the day, it was on Vince. And because Vince does not know how to make a face champion, which one day we're going to have that video, he flopped. He beat The Fiend, who was supposed to be like a mythical, unstoppable beast in a Hell in a Cell. It ruined him forever. Like, that match ruined him. Because everybody wanted The Fiend to win. Why? Because The Fiend was interesting. He was new. He was different. He was unorthodox. He was like something we've never, like literally never seen before. So when he beat The Fiend in Hell in a Cell, or I'm sorry, he got DQ'd. Well, we got DQ'd in Hell in a Cell, which by the way, Vince, what the somebody should have been checking Vince's, whatever he drinks, coffee, Red Bull, cocaine, whatever he, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't understand Vince during this time. He did it the year before with the no contest at Hell in a Cell. Like Vince, like something, he got the Vince Russo bug. Like, I don't know if we were dealing with Vince Russo or Vince McMahon. He started doing dumb things like that. But anyway, Kofi loses the title in 8 seconds. Like, anyway, God, I hate it. I hate it. God dang. WWE by this time. But anyway, Seth Rollins, bro, like, he just doesn't work as a champion. Like, I feel like he will work so much better if he was a heel and being the antagonist and everybody's chasing him. The baby faces are chasing him to win the World Heavyweight title. But him as a babyface is not working for me. And I think it all comes down to actually the Shinsuke Nakamura program. I thought this while I was watching it. Shinsuke Nakamura is what Seth Rollins thinks he is. I'm gonna say that for the people in the back. Shinsuke Nakamura is what Seth Rollins thinks he is. Shinsuke Nakamura is unorthodox. He's unpredictable. He's eccentric. And he is menacing. I truly believe that's what Seth Rollins wants his character to be. But everything he does just, it screams desperation. Like, Shinsuke is exactly what Seth Rollins' character is trying to be. I was watching that program. I'm like, holy shit. This is what Seth Rollins is trying to be. He's trying to be Shinsuke Nakamura. And that's what he should be if he was heel. If Seth was heel, this character in this title reign would work for me. And also, by the way, going back to the Hell in a Cell 2019, he's too much like John Cena. He'll go through all kind of punishment and in the end, win. Just like John Cena did. That's why people, but it's like he's supposed to have a bad back, but somehow continue to fight. It's like, come on. One day I'm gonna do this video. I said this with John Cena. The reason why a babyface works is if they have adversity. Everyone will talk about the word adversity, but don't know what I mean. If you have adversity, you have an obstacle that you can't overcome, but then eventually overcome it. That's what adversity. You have to have some type of adversity. Seth Rollins doesn't have that. It's supposed to be the back, but then he doesn't sell the back. He should have lost versus Shinsuke because he had a bad back. He should have lost to Finn Balor because he had Judgment Day. It doesn't make Seth Rollins look any less that he lost because he has a bad back or because he lost in the numbers game. But he has to be John Cena to where he always overcomes the odds. It doesn't relate. People love Seth's theme song, bro. I'm telling you. You strip away Seth of his theme song, I put money on it he's not as over as he is right now. And it's not like he's moving the needle, because if he was truly moving the needle, he'll be all over the show like Roman Reigns is on SmackDown. Every time Roman Reigns is on the show, he's throughout the entire show. If Seth Rollins was a needle mover, he would be the same, but he isn't. So they put him in the middle of the show, do the promo, and that's it. So, again, Seth Rollins, he doesn't work. This title reign just is not working for me. And it's getting to a point to where I know that we are in an era of long title reigns. I know. But it's just like, hot damn, does every world title reign have to be long? Does every world title have to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like a year, 2 years? Like, can we have a title reign just out of nowhere? Can someone lose and then win? That's also an issue with I think with Seth, which ain't really got to do nothing with him. But again, his character he doesn't need a long title reign. He did what he needed to do. But the title just doesn't feel as important. If you put that title on Finn Balor with the Judgment Day, I feel like it feels more important. If you put the title on Shinsuke, who with all his character work and the dastardly heel that he is, I feel like it feels more important. If you put it on Drew at Crown Jewel, with Drew being this tweener who is supposed to be face but acts as heel but acts as face, and his story is interweaving throughout the rest of the roster, it feels more important. Seth does not feel important. Doesn't feel like a necessity. Doesn't feel like must watch. He just doesn't. He doesn't. That's the issue. So for me, I'm grading this world title run, I give it a C. It's just an average reign. It's just an average reign. At the end of the day, nobody will remember. Nobody's going to remember this reign. I can't even really point to matches outside of maybe SummerSlam. Maybe. I know his Fastlane match, last minute standing match was deep. It was good. It was a pretty good match. Again, I feel like the wrong person won, and it kind of the flow of the match didn't really make sense. To how can you go backwards off a ladder through an announce table with poison mist and still get up? But anyway, yeah, Seth Rollins, his title reign has not worked. One, because he's just not an intriguing character because he's supposed to be a heel, not a babyface. Two, they book him like John Cena that never has to overcome any type of obstacles or any type of adversity. And three, I hate to say it, but his theme song is a reason why he's truly over. That's how I feel. But let me know how you feel that Seth Rollins as the world champion. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the things are the things. Welcome to the High Bitch. Hayes Arcade, hardcore casual fan. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
I'm the best. I'm the best in the world.